Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone's having a blessed morning. I am having a blessed morning. So this is my first video that I'm doing for my channel of pedophiles, rapists, and child molesters, and all the victims that have been victimized. So this is my first video, and I want this video to be of education, of educating us as victims and also as parents. And it's geared more towards single mothers or just mothers alone that don't know the signs of predators, and that's deceived by fame, fortune, and riches of these predators that you meet. And these predators could come in the form of family. Most of the predators are family. It could be your brother. It could be your father. It could be your uncles. It could be any of these males in your family that is child molesters and touching your children. And these things that we need to take serious, these things that we need to look at. We need to protect our children innocent at any means necessary. All of the tools that you have, all of the inside your toolbox that you can use to protect your child innocence, you have to protect it. If you do not, your child is going to be met with a lifetime of pain and suffering and trauma and depression. Most likely, 9 out of 10, most victims end up jail. Most victims end up dead. Most victims end up on drugs and alcohol and dealing with violence. So this is given towards all the mothers all around the world or just parents. And this form could come into teachers. It could come to anybody that have authority over your child, and you don't know, but there are signs of these individuals that you can see that they are predators. Majority of these predators are family members. They rape their own children. They abuse their own children. They rape their own daughters. They abuse and rape their own sons. This behavior is sick, is demonic, and is twisted. And I am a victim. And the reason why I built this new platform is for victims alone. We're just going to be talking about victims. We're going to be showing the outcomes of court cases. We're going to be showing what can we do to help the victims of being victimized, the tools that we can use to help each other out as victims. We're also going to be bringing awareness to parents all around this so you can detect these behaviors, because you meet men and you meet individuals. It could be for loneliness. It could be for companionship. It could be for anything. That's not my thing. My thing is that it's protecting your child. And I know they have all the technology. They have computer. They have Google to Google names. Most of these victims have never been locked up. Most of these victims is not in the database of being a criminal. They move in silence. They move in the shadows, and they move in darkness where you cannot see them. Some of these behaviors start with, oh, I take them to school. I do this. It start off with them buying them sweets and candies, things that the child like, things that the physical like, right? And most of these victims, right, it starts from the age of 1 to 5 through 13. These are puberty states. These are innocent states where that your mind is developing into becoming a young adult. So this is where they take advantage of the children. This is the most vulnerable point, a vulnerable time of a child. This is where the parents must use all of their resources to protect the child from 1 to 5, 5 to 13, and all the way up to 21. From family, friends, and foes, from everybody. You have to be very, very careful. I understand that there's a lot of single mothers out there. Whatever you can do, whatever resources that you could come up with, you have to protect your child. Okay? And over here, we may listen to a little jazz music, but I may not listen to a little jazz music because I want to get right to my point. And I want to bring awareness on this new channel that I have, Austin Flow. You can also see me on Austin Flow on YouTube on 9938. You can also see that. That channel is geared towards bringing awareness of darkness, of this mindset and this entity that plays along of our children's demise at the end of the day. And one of the tools that they use is victims being raped, being touched, child molestation, child abuse, and all of these services and fields that did to destroy the innocence of the child. I want to bring awareness, and when you get this message, please like, share, subscribe, and get the information out, because we need it. Over here on this channel, you could be anonymous. You don't have to tell your name, but we urge you to talk to us, right? Because we are all victims. You're not going to be judged, and this is a safe haven, a sanctuary for us to talk about victims and to bring awareness to all the victims where society has failed us. Right. I'm going to show a little bit of videos of some of the things that these predators use.
Department began an online undercover operation to identify individuals seeking a relationship with a minor. Coincidentally, an undercover investigator stumbled upon an ad on a website similar to Craigslist labeled as Daddy for Little. According to the ad, it stated, "I'm a married professional looking to be discreet. Daddy roll for little to take."
Okay, that's some of it, right? I'm going to show another video where this man got locked up using bleach for touching a child, for touching a minor, taking her innocence. And they asked for double life with this individuals. And what I feel and what I understand, the individuals should get more than that. But we'd take life. What we're going to do, we need to set aside, when this channel growing and up and growing, we bring awareness, we need to set aside a sanctuary, a place where we can go and we can talk to one another. And we can have this sanctuary in this community center just for victims of child molestation, child abuse, rape victims, touching, and all of these things, which is in the same branch. We need all of the victims that this happened to step forth. You can remain anonymous, so we can build up confidence and we can build up a plateau on a level, so we can get a little notoriety back inside our life, so we can be able to move a little better and to have motion about ourselves a little better, so we can try to take away the drugs and alcohol and violence and enter in these jails and these plantations and, think about suicidal thoughts, chopping ourselves up. Because at the end of the day, our parents must do better. All the moms around the world, you must do better to protect your children innocent. And I'm not coming down on you. We have to do better, because your child innocence and your child mind and your child memory is very, very important. You have to safeguard this and protect it at all costs. My parents wasn't there. My parents wasn't there when these things was going on, when I was getting assaulted, sexual assaulted over and over and over again, and being told that if you say something, I'm gonna kill you and everybody in the house. This is how it starts. It starts off with family members, fathers, brothers, uncles, cousins, that take an interest into children. You have to be sick and demonic. You're very sick and demonic. So this is the first video that I'm going to upload. And please like, share, subscribe. Get the information out. We need to build this platform up so all victims all around the world could come to have sanctuary and to feel free and to feel love and care, and to let them know that they're not alone in being victimized and being hurt and dealing with pain and suffering, traumas and depression in their life. They're not alone. So we can feel some type of security about ourselves talking about this. So this video is the first video of rapists, pedophiles, and child molestation, and being victims and victimized. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hit the notification bell so we can get the notification out, so we can build this channel up and build a foundation and institution and safe haven for us ultimately in the future. Right. So I'm going to play this video. And come on.
And took the victim without her mother's permission to a convenience store. They say he bought bleach and poured the bleach on the victim to destroy any DNA evidence. But it didn't work. Matthews was convicted earlier this month. Is now staring at a possible life sentence. At his sentencing Monday, prosecutors asked for just that.
We're asking for life.
Prosecutors also reminding the judge Matthews inflicted a lifetime of trauma to an innocent child and her family.
This is what we want to stop. This is what we want to stop. We want to stop this trauma and depression of the child going to drugs and alcohol and destroying our innocence. This is what we want to stop. And on this channel, we're going to bring awareness to this sick demonic act of these predators that move in shadows amongst family members and friends. Start there. All the mothers around the world, single mothers, even mothers, protect your child innocent. Protect your child innocent at all costs. Please. Please. You have a great day.